They don't even like it if you at fucking $5 million a year.
Exactly.
These are women, Deshaun Watson, that he paid. Nope. What's up, party people?
What's up, homeboy? He still didn't get his technical difficulties tucked down. I got getting more and more like I was back in the day.
Yeah, we're gonna just embarrass him. So
your shit turning more and more like my shit used to be back in the day,
man. Welcome to the No Holds Barred Sports Show. Right now, you're gonna have 2 of the 3 on audio because someone
no shit
working. He got that Spectrum hookup. We can't hear you.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, exactly. And told him, get away from that Spectrum. Go get that motherfucking Google, baby. That Google Fiber, baby.
I am one of your hosts,
that Google Fiber.
3-time Hall of Famer King Mega, and below me is
the seniors of senior neighbors. Bounty Hunter started it all. Followed up by the urban legends known as not Cold Cash, but Luther Thez, Cowboy Willie Watts came in, turned to the Black Neck Security, Chili Willie, original ECW that became Black Bart Watts, and I was Cowboy Willie Watts still. We was known as Black Neck Security. We finished it up with the American Gangsters, Frank and Nikki in the place to be. Yes, sir. We got to hit him with that old school. To the break of dawn.
It's crazy. How was this joint working like 10 minutes ago? And now it's not
doing everything it was doing, and then all of a sudden it went boom, bam, boom. He must got some gremlins down there in Florida, some shit.
So for y'all, so we were talking before we went live, and chunk stuff was fine, and then all of a sudden the show start, and now it ain't working. So I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, just to finish up our off-air conversation, what'd you think of the Royal Rumble? Now here you go.
Say it again.
I said, what you think of
it was okay. It was okay. Like I said, I hadn't watched wrestling. I hadn't watched wrestling in so long. So watching it, I was like, wow, okay. Me and my son sit and watched it. It was pretty cool. Overall, good production. I didn't know a lot of the people because, like I said, I hadn't watched wrestling in so long. I didn't know a lot of the people, so I was just like, oh well, it is what it is, But it was pretty good, man, considering.
Yeah.
We got sound over there, young man. Mic check. Mic check.
Yo.
Okay, there he is. Flash a little gimmick across the bottom.
And I told him before you hopped on, seeing neighbor, that I was gonna throw a little Braun on there, so he probably got a little pissed.
Yeah, so I tried to break my mic.
The 39-year-old LeBron had a 30-point, 20 rebound triple double. King James.
When?
On Saturday.
When?
Let me pull up the official stats.
He did his thing Saturday, but damn, then he turned around and let the Rockets beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he did. Damn, I just had it. Yeah, 36 points, 20 rebounds, and 12 assists.
Let Brooks get his damn Draymond Green. He let Brooks get his Draymond Green thing on their ass.
Dylan Brooks is an asshole, but whatever. Lakers need a thug. Know who Lakers need? Draymond. Because Draymond would have knocked the shit out of Dylan Brooks.
What did he end up doing?
Oh, yeah.
he so
He
one of
knocked the shit
the
out of LeBron. He pushed some guy that
Aaron
Thunderbird jumped
Vander
in the air and he pushed him in the back.
pushed him in the back.
Okay.
And
So
then
he's basically trying
that's
to
a no-no
become
in
the next Draymond.
without
Yeah, that's the no-no in
without the talent.
basketball. If somebody leaves their feet, you don't touch them in the air because you can't protect yourself.
Yep. Next
Well,
Draymond would go.
Take your ass to wrestling school, learn how to bump.
He's a
Yeah, no shit.
all of a sudden, those flops will be looking good, LeBron.
fuck guy.
Whoa. I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what you was referring to, man. Chill out with that shit, man.
See?
I thought you were talking about Thunderbird who got pushed while he was in the air. He just came
him
across
too.
LeBron head from the back with a
Oh, did
Damn
he?
it. Yeah.
That you know, I honestly, like, I seen all that shit at the end of the year. Everybody was kind of like throwing Buggy under the bus. They were saying he wasn't gonna have a deal going forward, and I don't know, man. Like, when I looked up like the stats on him, he's not a bad player. He just shit talks too fucking much, and apparently he's about to.
That's his gimmick, man. This is gimmick. He's not a scorer. He's an aggressive defensive player who try to rattle the star players. So that's worth $80 million in the league, bro.
Yep.
What he got paid
That's
this year?
crazy.
$80 million. I mean, got an $80 million contract.
Yeah.
Like, was it 4 year, $80 million? $20 million a year, bro.
And
So
the crazy shit, right, is remember everybody was saying that that he was probably gonna be going to China.
yeah, he was out of the league.
Right?
Yeah, he was done. Yeah.
Out of the league. Mm-hmm.
So you know how that shit goes, right? Crazy shit.
It's just But hey, there's a job. I mean, he's still, he's under 30 and Houston
Anyway.
having so I could see why they signed him. And they're not paying horrible, so anyway.
I mean my throat is dry.
Throat
I was like, what the fuck is he doing? I was like, what the hell is going on with Kenny? I felt like you were itching.
Is he having a stroke or something? Nah, that's my
I thought you
throat
were
is dry.
itching. I was
So
like, damn, is you itchy? What the hell is going on?
I'm gonna start the campaign off. I'm gonna start the campaign off this weekend. And I'll show this one because it is a specialty. Anybody that knows when you see XO at the end of something, it is something real. Kavate XO. Yeah, that's just if you see XO after it, yeah. If you see XO after the bottom of the label, you know it's something nice. Anyway, I already know what this is. I can tell y'all right off the bat, 9.5. Just that's Kavase is what it is, especially the XO. I mean, I literally probably could have like drunk that straight down and still not made a face like I just did. I mean, that's not smooth on ice. That stuff is, man.
I don't know. Your camera looks like
stuff
shit.
You're doing suspect now. Yeah.
What do we got here?
Yours. Sing your neighbor. Your joints looking a little suspect. Your joints looking a little suspect.
You said my camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking pixelated.
That's crazy because on this side it ain't changed. It ain't changed a bit on this side. Generally, I can see.
Now you look good now, but you were looking hella pixelated. I was glad it wasn't when we zoomed in on your bottle. I'm just doing.
Take me out for it. Now, leave me in.
I'm just doing this Country Time lemonade. I paid $1 for it.
Did you get my message I sent you last week?
Yeah. I didn't get to go. Vitamin Shop's nowhere close to me, bro.
Oh, it's not?
I gotta go on a mission to get to that motherfucker. So I stacked the hell up though on these rises. So a hell of a lot of these. So I'm gonna drink one of these $1 joints. And here got me a little 3 Olives vodka.
Okay.
So You know, you can't go wrong with a rise,
Can't go
especially
wrong.
some of their good, simple flavors. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a little swig and I'm pouring the rest. Delicious.
Word up.
Little. I need something. You know what?
There
I'll
you
use
go.
my finger.
There you
Use
go.
my finger.
Boy, you know, fingers work, buddy.
Fingers work. For
Fingers
sure.
do work.
Use my finger or my tongue. One of the two.
Yeah. One up, dang. There you go. It
Cheers,
works.
gentlemen.
As they say, tricks of the trade.
Like the
That's great.
little cherry lemonade.
There you go.
So, what you got going on, King Mega?
I got something new that hit the streets.
Oh shit, that new Ghost.
Nah, I ain't get. Nah, I ain't gonna look at
I'm about to say.
that. This is for all my neighbors.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got something great for
No,
watermelon or
that's
cool.
the stuff. Nope.
Time to
Okay.
set y'all back.
Nah. I got Jim Weed. Y'all see that?
Oh, okay. I've seen that. Which one is that one?
I've
This
heard
is,
of that. I've heard of that.
Pear pineapple.
So before you bust it, my homeboy
Oh,
that works at that gym in Queens,
Yeah.
Retro, he said that when they had got it in, like originally they had bought that in because they were like, fuck it, it's a gimmick,
Right. Yeah.
And he said like people were buying it in the beginning and then everybody said it tastes like ass.
Yes.
So I think I even tried one. I don't remember. I
I
think
don't remember. I was thinking.
I don't remember. I feel like he gave me like 2 cans of it, and I don't remember though.
This is
Maybe it was something else.
pear pineapple. I mean, I'm sure it's trash. 'Cause
It had like a little tinge of like a bud taste, like if you had the bud in your mouth.
it does. Yeah.
The one that I had, at least.
All right. Well, give this a shot. Do a sound check. Not bad. Not bad. You know what we gotta do next, scene neighbor?
Yes, sir. Smell test.
Oh yeah. She passed. Oh yeah.
Pear and pineapple's a good mixture, so it should smell good.
Not bad. Not bad. Definitely tastes more pear. Try it again.
Again, then.
Not bad. Not bad. I can rock with this. I can rock with this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You're missing the market. Turn the head to the side. The pucker lips picture on the shirt. I'm talking about the face shot on the shirt, bro. With some kind of saying you say. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. Oh
you have so many people like, wow. Okay. I'm telling you, you need to get one made just for shit and giggles, bro.
Shit and giggles. For real. Word up. Thanks, your neighbor.
Even just like the silhouette would be pretty entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, maybe a silhouette with like the colors, like the
that's what I'm saying. Just the silhouette.
Like the MLB type gimmick.
Like
you know what I mean?
My old T-shirt.
Yeah.
That?
Yeah, the one with you.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Oh, Bud Light Platinum. Representing for those. Representing for his people.
A whole 6% on it,
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
All right. I said Kenny's representing for his peoples.
What peoples, man? You lost me on that.
Kenny's corner time, baby.
I want to know the joke, man. Okay. Anyway, let's get into some Kenny's corner. So this weekend, we had a boxing match by a young man named Jaime Munguia fought John Ryder. Little backstory on that. John Ryder was the guy that fought Canelo last. That was middle of the road at his best, maybe a B, probably more of a C plus fighter. But he's game as shit. You know, that's one thing he is game. So they fought, and good fight for long as it lasted. Canelo did knock John Ryder out, so that was the big deal with everybody in the fight. Is could Jaime Munguia do what Canelo didn't do? And Jaime Munguia has actually moved up to Canelo's weight class. I think he's like 43-0 now after that fight. So I mean, but now before that name right there, you probably can't name nobody on his damn resume, but he's 43-0 right now. Mm-hmm. So it went, I think it went 9 rounds. Jaime Munguia just recently switched to Freddie Roach, Hall of Fame trainer Freddie Roach. So he did show a whole lot better patience. Didn't get hit as much, but still did get hit. That's the big thing on Jaime Munguia, is that he gets hit too much. And Ryder did hit him. I mean, he never rocked him to the point of staggering him, but you could see he made him go backwards, start backing up a couple of times, because Ryder landed some good punches. But Jaime Munguia did what Canelo Alvarez couldn't do. He knocked him out. So, of course, the big talk came next. You know, Jaime Munguia, Canelo Alvarez on Mexican Independence Day, which is Cinco de Mayo in May. So I want to say Canelo has signed a 2-fight deal with PBC, and then they saying the other Charlo brother, and then maybe Terrence Crawford. But of course, David Benavidez is on PBC too. So there was like, hopefully, you know, David Benavidez would be the second fight, but I don't think it's going to happen. Chung, what's going on, man?
I want the same peanut gallery from last week coming up in here. Captain Robot Man.
I knew that was covered. Yeah, your joint CNA ratings. It's good now,
man. Yeah, well, like randomly going with the.
It's like you're backed up on the ropes.
Yeah. So, I mean,
I want that peanut gallery up in here.
What's up, Caramel Latte?
Hey, Miss Caramel Latte. But anyway, see, because I normally, when my stuff used to go bad, I could tell. I could see me sit glitching, but it's not doing it on my end. So whatever. But anyway, like I said, Jaime Munguia did his thing. He knocked out John Ryder. As far as fighting, that was pretty much it. Now it's a lot of talk, because now, so following the Rolly Ramirez, Ryan Garcia fight. So Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney was talking. And then all of a sudden, after Ryan Garcia talks to Floyd Mayweather, he jumps off the Devin Haney bandwagon and jumps on the Rolly Romero bandwagon. It made sense for Floyd, because Rolly's a TMT fighter and a PBC fighter. So that makes Rolly the A side, because he has a belt. Well, that fell through, because Rolly got mad and said he didn't think Ryan was negotiating. So Rolly went to Pitbull on the undercard of the Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman fight. So that's going to be PBC's first fight on Prime. Pretty good card too. It's a pretty good card. Everybody thought Tank was going to be the first fight, but he's not. So they got to, even though the main event ain't a super name main event, but they got a good card. They got about 4 solid fights of named fighters on that card. It's got a big, tall, 6 foot, 135-pound name, Sebastian Fulmore Figueroa, I think it is. He's on the fight, and he's fighting for a title. Like I said, Pitbull and Rolly's fighting. Tim Tszyu and Thurman is fighting. So it's a good fight card, but, you know, a lot of people felt a little let down because they figured their first one would be Tank. And right now, Tank still don't have a dance partner. Now, what I did recently just seen is now Rolly and Devin is back on. So that's supposed to happen, I think, April the 20th. Of course, we got Joshua and Nagomo coming up. Teofimo Lopez has a fight this month, which I think, if it ain't next weekend, it's the fall. I think it's like the 9th or the 10th. So I think it's the following weekend. He's fighting a kid named Jamie Ortiz, who's pretty decent. He gave what's called it, a great Lomachenko a great fight. So that was that should be an interesting fight. What else? It's a lot going on. Trying not to miss none of the big fights getting ready to come up. Kambosos and Lomachenko getting ready to fight. Funny story about that. I was watching some fight news and Paulie Malignaggi, you know, Paulie Malignaggi, the crazy. I don't know who won. Anyway, he's a boxing commentator who used to box. Well, yeah, so one of the times him and AB fought each other. And after the fight, AB beat him, and AB was like, yeah, man, you know, I took your title, and I also took your girl this weekend. So the gimmick was AB knocked his girl off that weekend and took his title. And you know, it was some truth to it because Paulie was like, "It's just my side piece." It's an interesting watch on YouTube. You need to go watch. Anybody that's watching, go pull up Adrian Broner, Paulie Malignaggi post-fight commentary. They went at it. You know, they went at it. You know, no, that's my side piece. You didn't take my main girl. That's just my side piece. It was so crazy. Hey, how you doing, Miss Katya? But it was so crazy. It was so crazy. Okay, she got it. She honored her bet tonight. I'm almost finished too.
Okay.
So we don't do it now. We're gonna give you full. We're gonna give it all to you. I'm almost finished with my Kenny's Corner. But yeah. So that fight is coming up. Well, anyway, what I was saying. So Paulie said some junk about Kambosos. So Kambosos was like, yeah, I think he was like, he's not that good or not deserving of the fight. And so dude was like, yeah, you ain't been relevant since 2013 when AB took your woman, your title, and then you went to MMA and got beat up by Conor McGregor in sparring, and then you went to bare knuckle and got whooped. I mean, he just like laid it all out. Like, whoa, he went in on him. So that was pretty deep. It was pretty interesting watch to see him just, you know, and of course Paulie, because he's a mouth guy, so he came back and answered him. And he gave a good account of himself, but I don't want to get into that. But anyway, as far as big fights, Tank, like I said, nothing on the horizon. Like I said, they're talking Canelo. There's nothing being announced, but we always know Canelo fights Cinco de Mayo. So sometime probably in the next couple of weeks, we'll hear something about who he's going to fight, because he always has a fight in May. So big names, that's pretty much it, Ryan. Yeah, so that's pretty much it on the big names. There's some other guys coming up to fight. The smaller names that's interesting, when they get closer to them fights, I announce them. But the big fights, that's pretty much all we got in fight news. That's pretty much all is going on right now. I think we got a UFC coming up. Kind of lean on low rider for that. We got a UFC coming up.
This was the weekend that there wasn't any UFC fights, but I think going forward, I think all the way until frickin' April, it's like every weekend we're gonna have a UFC fight. This weekend coming up, we have a fight night, and it is Dolis versus Imanov. And then on the undercard, Drew Dober's fighting. Nobody really that big on the undercard. But should be a good card. These are normally the fights that are, you know, the better cards. Did you guys peep that? Did you see that Kayla Harris signed with UFC?
Yeah.
From PFL. She
Who
was
did?
the top. Kayla Harris, the top.
Don't
MMA.
know her.
She's like the top female MMA fighter.
Yeah.
So,
So
Okay.
they
Doing good
gonna
stuff.
fight
Look forward to seeing her.
at UFC 300.
yeah,
Okay,
she's fighting Holly Holm at 300. 300 is stacked, bro.
Stacked.
Crazy.
I did see that. I did see that fight. I did see him announce that fight. Okay, well, that's pretty much for Kenny's corner. What was you gonna say, Chunk?
No, I was just gonna say that
Low Rider, you
basically it, nothing else really.
Okay, yeah, that's it for Kenny's corner. So as always, if you do have any questions or comments about fighting as we go through the show and go through other sports, so please answer, because we will get the answer for you or try our best. That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
All right. Now it's time for Katya.
About a month late, but
not a month. It was maybe like 2 weeks. But I can't be drinking at work, so I'm actually at home today.
So Katya, what are we drinking?
So I got tequila. I got an airplane bottle of the. I like tequila and vodka. So those are my two favorites. But yes. So I think it's like I just asked the person to get me whatever tequila they had, but it was I think Luna Azul or something is the brand. But anyways, nothing fancy.
Who?
But then I mixed it with sparkling water. It's like lemon flavored sparkling water. So instead of like tonic water or anything like that, sparkling. I have sparkling water here. And then I put some like peach mango coconut water in here to get like a fruity flavor. But I think I kind of regret that. I think I could have just done the water and tequila, but but yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
I think the peach mango kind of throws off the flavor. I like straight water and just tequila better, but it's still
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I love tequila.
Thank you for honoring your bet. So my regular season bets are being fulfilled. Everybody did what they did. Yep. And thank you again for honoring the bet.
Let's jump into some NHL talk with Katya.
Well, it is the All-Star break.
Oh.
So everyone finished up their games last week, and actually all the hockey players, besides the All-Star players, are on vacations. Everyone's going to fancy schmancy vacations and getting away. But All-Star weekend is this weekend. I think the draft is on Thursday. So this year they're going back to one of their old formats where there's captains and the captains draft their team. So it's not like you have to stay within your division. Everyone builds their own team. And then so that's for the games. The games are on Saturday. But Friday should be like the skills competition and stuff like that. Last year it was super fun. So I'm curious to see what they do this year. But the All-Star weekend is in Toronto this year. The Hurricanes member that's going is Sebastian Aho.
Okay. So. I do like the hockey NHL skills competition.
Yeah, it's so fun. It's cool.
It really is.
Yeah, they have like the fastest skater race. They've got like shooting accuracy. They've got all kinds of stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah,
that I will see for sure.
Yeah, so since sports is slowing down a little bit, tune into the.
I've been to a hockey game, and I had a great time at the one I've been to. I had a good time.
I've been a couple. It's way better live than on TV, like 10 times better.
I think if you don't really know what you're watching on TV is a little rough. And it's definitely hard to keep track of the puck. I remember when they started that blue line, the little blue gimmick.
Yeah, the tail thing. Yeah.
But because I remember watching hockey as a kid, and I was like, man, it's so hard to keep up with everything,
Yeah.
But then when they started doing that, I was like, oh, okay, this is, but always entertaining. I feel like it's entertaining. So
it's super entertaining, and if you guys like fighting, that's like the only sport that you're like allowed to fight, and people are always like shoving.
There's always a damn fight too.
And like doing little weird stuff, and like there's a lot of stuff you see on the it's not really the sidelines, but you know how everyone goes to their box or whatever, their
Yeah.
bench area.
Mhm.
Well, like sometimes when I just saw it the other week when I was there, when the player comes to their bench, they have to pass the other player's bench.
Yeah.
Like they'll do dumb stuff like hold their stick and not let them move, or like take their stick and like break it. And then one time, one of our players, he literally got checked and shoved and flipped into the opposing side's bench. Like there's a lot of crazy stuff that happens. So
Sounding entertaining.
I
That's
know.
like the impacts in hockey is like if you've never watched hockey, just watch it strictly alone for the wow factor. You know what I'm saying? Like if
A
you
lot of
like,
chirping.
yeah, if you like car wrecks
Physical.
and like physical smashing, like
Yep.
if you love watching big hits like in football and everything, watch hockey. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Katya
I don't know.
Kamalate, asked how the captains are picked.
I'm not sure because they just brought it back this year.
Okay.
So I don't know because it's in Toronto too. And so I don't know if they're just doing it by conference or if they're doing it by division, but I'm assuming maybe like Austin Matthews someone might do it. And then I don't know if they're adding like a celebrity captain or co-captain or something too, because I kind of heard that like Justin Bieber, since he's Canadian and a Toronto fan, might be like somehow involved or whatever, but I'm not really sure how they're doing the captain. I'm assuming McDavid would I'm assuming whoever's like the best players in the league would be the captain per division. So I think like McDavid would be one. But I'm not sure how they like
They
decide.
should let the two best goalies pick their teams.
They should, but
That would be pretty entertaining.
that would be.
Is it pretty easy to get in a Carolina game, or it's pretty sold out?
Just to get tickets? You can get
tickets
you can go on Ticketmaster and find tickets to the game. There's people selling tickets all the time. As far as getting season tickets, there's actually a wait list now to be a season ticket member.
No, not season tickets. And I say that because I know we were supposed to do a team event, Force Team podcast event in football. We never did it, but Lowrider is planning to come to see me pretty soon, so we may get in touch with you and do a NHL. Well, this guy's not gonna come, and I'm not gonna say no names, but the other guys plan on coming to see.
We don't want Rangers
so we may get in touch.
Anyways,
we may give you a call and see if we can get some tickets and take a picture at the stadium or whatever for the podcast.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Are you gonna be rooting for the Canes? Or are you going to be like going to a Florida game? No.
Well, if they're playing against the Rangers, clearly not. But if they are, if they're playing against another team, I'd be down to rock a Canes, flag
or something.
I don't know. Maybe a shirt. I don't know.
A hat or a shirt. Something.
Oh, I do. I have a lot of red gear. I can at least rock.
It's red and black. It's just like the Buccaneers. Red and black. That's our
my
color.
favorite colors. Did you see? I just seen it pop up like a little while ago on ESPN. 4 NHL players were charged with sexual assault.
So there was So first, it was like the Devils announced 2 of their players are just out indefinitely, no comment, and everyone's like, okay. And then all of a sudden, it came out that I think 4 or 5 players were involved in some sexual assault thing back when they were playing like junior hockey or some championship hockey.
Oh, okay.
And
back in 2018. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like it just happened. It was from a while back. It just came back. I guess the person made the court case or whatever. So I don't think any of the players were really like big time players.
Okay, I was just gonna say
but
Flyers goaltender Carter Hart, Calgary Flames forward Dylan Dubé.
Yeah, it was Team Canada's 2018 team, basically.
Yeah.
Team Canada,
Devils center Michael McLeod and defenseman Cal Footy.
Yeah,
I
and it
don't
was
know any of 'em.
London, so they had to fly to London to face these charges.
Mm.
Yo, these damn
Mm.
essays are off. These damn essays are off the charts, man. There's essays from everywhere.
Yeah, the 2018 Canada World Junior team. So they must have done something really bad. Like,
But we're in a world of anything that you did in the past is gonna probably come out and bite you in the ass.
that's 5 years ago, if not a little
Yeah.
longer. And that's crazy. Apparently, the Michael McLeod guy, or however you say his name, is pleading not guilty. But
Mm. Listen, it's tough to right away agree with anything. It's
And yeah, to that lawyer start saying, "Look, man,
yeah,
look, guys,
like it's
a
one of
lot,
those things though. Like,
yeah, it's a lot
was it
to come out right now, so you might want to pay this shit."
that's the thing, right? But obviously, if they're going to court and they're doing all that shit, they probably weren't willing, or the victim wasn't willing to look for money. You know what I mean?
That's right. Now that's the other thing. You got a victim is like, nah, the money ain't the big deal. I'm here to make you pay for what you did to me.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, she's not getting a lot of money from these NHL players because they're not.
Exactly.
They're not.
Exactly.
They don't make a lot of money to begin with. But if you're not even like a well-known person in the league, you're not making much. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But yeah, apparently, like a trial for this won't. It's not even expected until like 2026. It's not going to happen before
Yeah,
2026.
yeah. In big
Okay.
cases like that, them lawyers
Yeah,
draw that out.
But are they going to be still able to play, or are they going to be out
I don't think
indefinitely
so,
until that?
'cause
Since that's
I
the
think
shit that could be rough.
I think indefinitely. I know the two players that were on the Devils. They were like they're out indefinitely, no
So
comment.
they're getting the Brock Lesnar. They're getting the Brock Lesnar treatment.
Yes, I don't know about the other guy that's on Calgary, and I forget what the other team the other guy's on, but I know they had to surrender to the London police. So I don't know. Like, are you allowed to leave the country if you're under trial? Like, I don't know. Like, the rules are international.
Yeah, them stipulations are kind of be put in. They could tell them no, you can't travel aboard or abroad, or you can with your team. I mean, all those stipulations will come with the court rulings. Pre-trial stuff. All that'll come in that. And I'm guessing. Don't ask me how I know that.
Well, the big question is though, like obviously this is another country, so shit can obviously be a little different in another country,
Yeah,
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're like, okay, well, I guess you can play next season, and I don't know. I don't know if they are or aren't. I have no idea.
You remember with the Tank thing, he couldn't even. He had to stay for a minute at his coach's, and he got houses, and he couldn't even go out to Vegas, so he had to train in DC and live with his coach in like a 2-bedroom apartment. They wouldn't even let him live in his damn house in Baltimore. She confined him to his coach's house. So it's all in the judge and what they want to do.
Yeah, the first dude I just looked up, the guy from the Flyers, the goalie.
Yeah.
Like everything about his whole like Google search is only just about that pretty much. So I would think he's not really
the money is probably not
there. The money isn't there. So
start looking at all of their salaries, like look them up and be like, how much?
Yeah, that's it. Well, no, it says he signed a team-friendly 3-year, $11 million contract.
Oh, that's pretty good money.
Yeah, maybe it's not that good in hockey because then, no,
that's pretty good for.
Yeah, what is it like almost 4 a year, 3 and some change?
Yeah, 3
It's not that great if you're not a star, like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't even know what the guy's name is.
Carter Hart is the one that was the first one.
He might be the most famous out of all of them, maybe because
he's a goalie for the Flyers. So.
Oh yeah. So he might be a little bit more up there, but everyone else, I'm like, I don't really know you that well. But yeah, they're all Canadian too. So their nationality is Canadian. They played for Team Canada, but this legal stuff is in London. So I don't know how all of that,
Well, it says London, Ontario. So it's somewhere in Canada.
Oh, I thought it was in like London. Like
No, it says London, Ontario.
Oh,
Canada is rough with going into that country because if you got a felony
Fuck,
going
yeah,
into
they
that
don't
country,
play that.
you get into that country, that you can actually get locked up and be in some doo-doo coming into that country with a felony. They don't play coming in. Now I don't know how the court system is for the country, but going into that country, yeah, you better not go over there with a felony and they find out.
Oh hell no, they'll bam your ass up. They don't allow that, man. Kind of crazy though. I'm very interested to see how this plays out because obviously, other countries, different rules, so
without a doubt.
Sometimes motherfuckers they want that pound of flesh, yeah,
yeah.
in another country. So yeah, the one dude's 1.4 million. Another one is 2.3 million. So Dylan whatever from Calgary is 2.4, and Michael McLeod is a 1.4.
Yeah, so they're on the poor pay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, ain't nobody gonna complain about making that money, but I know none of us would, right? Excuse me.
I was like, yeah, obviously that's a nice salary, but I'm saying I don't think she can get like super rich off of this compared to like trying to sue like I don't know Kobe Bryant or like like a bigger celebrity like that. Like
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, it's a rough one though. Good luck to those guys and the lady involved. Who knows what happened? I guess we'll find out more as the time goes, right? Because more and more shit's gonna get leaked.
Yeah, I think the NHL's probably happy it's All-Star Weekend. Try to brush that out of the way. The media's attention, like All-Star Weekend, everybody.
and that's always a good for leagues and everything. It's always good when shit happens, when big things are going around that you can kind of like, hey, pay attention to this. Don't look at that, So, all right, y'all ready to jump into some AFC Conference Championship game?
Bad week for the senior neighbor.
Bad week for the senior neighbor.
The Chiefs beat the Ravens 17-10.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing about watching that game right there is I just noticed like when they was running blitzes, like even if they picked it up, how he just ran in place. Like it's almost like I want to beat them throwing the ball. Like, dude, worry about that in the Super Bowl if you get that. Take off.
Lamar. You talking about Lamar?
And then the other thing, my brother. Yes, and then my brother's a Ravens fan, and he said that he is not allowed to audible out of plays.
What?
As a quarterback. So when he looked across the line and said, I started watching the game, I never seen him call an audible when he seen him a blitz. I never seen him call one. My brother, he's not allowed to audible. Like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But just think about the game.
Why would you handcuff a quarterback?
How many times did you?
Why would you handcuff your quarterback?
That's either you don't. That means you don't trust him.
You don't trust him
because you don't trust him.
Part of being,
that's the only reason you would say, "Run my play."
Yeah, part of being a quarterback is reading defenses and making adjustments at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
wow,
that's part of your job description.
Exactly. But if you think about Lamar Jackson, how many times have you heard him call, just for example, Omaha or whatever? You don't that whole game. I started watching. I'm like,
actually, now that you say it, I've never heard him say kill, kill, kill. Never. Now that you say
Yeah,
it.
you never see him audible out of the play. He never does it.
That is, I never even realized that.
If I'm gonna keep it real, I ain't watched a fucking down of
Because I asked my
either
brother.
game this weekend. Crazy,
Neither
right?
game?
Neither game. I was
Wow,
I was
neither-
that
neither-
disgusted.
Wow.
Well, I was busy during the Chiefs Ravens game, but I was so disgusted that that happened that I was like, oh man, I don't even want to watch this Lions San Fran game.
And also with the Ravens, like they didn't run the ball. Their
No,
running backs
they
had
just
6
abandoned the
carries.
run. Yep.
Like, how are you not running the ball?
Yep. 3 and
I'm
3.
like,
Yep.
what are you
3 and
doing?
3.
Wasn't the Chiefs defense's strategy
Very
though
much.
to kind of stop the run though? Like weren't they trying to contain like Lamar Jackson and keep him kind of running like east west and like not allowing the run to happen?
Oh
as
yeah,
well?
but you still, especially early in the game, they got to have a threat.
You got to establish.
I mean, if they didn't do nothing else, take a playbook out of what the Chiefs do. Throw screens. When you see the blitz, throw a screen. Shoot a man out to the, anything, brother. Instead of standing in the pocket, if they pick the blitz up and then jumping around. I mean, there's a couple of times like he got sacked. I'm like, this dude just literally got sacked, let himself get sacked instead of taking off. Like trying to hold it, trying to then get sacked. Like, wow. And the sad part, after all of that ugliness, they still probably should have won that game. If that guy did not fumble going across the 1 yard line, that's a whole different game, bro. Now they're 3 points behind, bro.
Yeah. Karma is a mother. You made that play, talk shit, and then
and then come back and fumble the damn ball.
Fumble the damn ball.
Yeah.
Like
and they shot themselves in the foot so many times during that game with bad penalties and man, they did so much stupid shit during that game. It was pathetic.
L'Jarius Sneed, who was a very good corner, and then he just come back. You know what? Wow, good for your ass.
Yeah, man.
Why are you talking about that? I don't understand. I get it. You got to be in a certain mind frame, and you got to be hyped. But talking shit never works. Talk shit after the game.
No, and shout out to the Ravens defense. They pretty much the Ravens defense did what they were supposed to do.
They're supposed to do. Yep. But Todd Monken, the defensive coordinator, and Lamar, they just
dropped the ball.
That's crazy. I
was waiting on the sports shows because I knew he was getting blasted the next day. I was like, oh, he going to get the business.
Yep.
It's coming.
Yep. It's coming. And then somebody
speaking of talking shit though, right? The Lions were up.
I think. What'd you say, Katya?
Who wants to go?
I said I knew it was too good to be true. That first half was just going so well. I was like, "Is this a dream? Like, what's going on?"
Yeah.
The gambling of they coach in the end bit them in the ass.
Bit them in the fucking
ass. And that's why I thought they were going to lose last. Good.
But here's the thing. You can't really get but so mad at him because that's how he got there. He's that coach.
Right.
But
this is the only thing I disagree with him. Hold on. The first one with 10 seconds left, I said, you better kick this damn field goal. There's no reason not to go up 3 scores. Right? So he said field goal. I'm like, all right, thank God you have common sense. Kick the field goal, right? Then with the 49ers kick a field goal and it's 4th down again, kick the field goal to go up 3 scores. If you're going to go kick a field goal to go 3 scores the first time, do it the second time. That's why I was like, what are you doing? Like, it's fine to be, gambling.
What's
up, brother? It's fine to gamble on 4th and 3, 4th and 4 in week 5 against the Bears or the Packers or whoever or the Saints, but not against the 49ers in the NFC Championship. I understand you got to be aggressive, but you got to be a little bit more conservative when it comes to putting points on the board. And if you're going to use the same logic at the end of the second quarter of going up 3 scores, use the same logic for the next 4th and whatever play. The third one, I get it. But the second one, what are you doing? You need points on the board. Go up 3 scores. And if you get stopped, the momentum goes to San Francisco, who is home, and they got a damn good offense. And then when Deebo Samuel said, I'm playing, they're a completely different offense. And I think he just overshot his shot. Sorry to interrupt you, but I had to get that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like,
That's what was heartbreaking, because when they got the touchdown at the end, I was like, if you had just kicked the field goal, it would have been tied and it would have gone possibly to overtime. And so I was like, oh.
yeah, everything I looked up, I saw that.
That gambling thing that he's all about, taking chances, it bit him in the ass. I mean, it just come back and it bit him in his ass. It was one too many chances he took, and it hurt him. You know, at that point, when like against Dallas, okay, we got another game next week. But in that game, you don't have another game next week. Sometimes you have to let me make the correct football play. Now, I like your aggressiveness, and I like you taking chances, but sometimes put the points on the damn board in the NFC Championship game. Put the points on the board. And if it comes down to you have to make that choice, then do it. But those times he did it, he didn't have to make those choices. And like you said, 34-31, that bit him in the ass.
Did you see what the fuck is, I can't remember dude's name, the dude that shit talked Baker and had all the back and forth with him? He was waving at the crowd. I can't. Gardner.
CJ Gardner.
But at halftime or when it was up real big or something.
In the second quarter, he was talking shit.
In the second quarter, at the halftime, he was waving at the fans, saying like, "Goodbye, it's over." Talking hella shit.
Oh my god. Stop it. Bro, no, 49ers and they was fully man. No, bro, you don't do that. And they was fully man. No. And Brock Purdy,
like I said last week,
word.
Like I said last week, right? Baker decided to go back and forth with him, and it bit him in the fucking ass, right? Yes, now this week he goes and starts shit talking to hype up. Yo, don't hype people up, man. Just fucking play the game, win it, shut the fuck up, go to the fucking Super Bowl and try to win, man. God, I just don't understand why people have to do stupid shit like that. Especially when you can't you can't always back it up. Even if you can do everything you can, Buddy could have been locked.
Your team is still 10 other players. 10 other players. Exactly. There's 10 other players.
Somebody else can get burnt. Somebody else can fucking stupid.
I will say Brock Purdy showed up and out. I mean, you know, the play with the legs, the throws when he needed to make the throws. I mean, he looked like a freaking seasoned vet. Did not sweat, did not panic, took off when he needed to. He did the sad part. He did what Lamar needed to be doing. Like, okay, nothing's there. Let me go get this first down. Middle of the field open. Let me go get this first down. Wow. So shout out to Brock Purdy, man. Interesting Super Bowl, man. Interesting. Very interesting.
I just like what are you doing? Like, oh, stupid.
You know what? Like you guys said, you know, he rode that bus to get there though, and he kept trying to push but when you look at like their stats throughout the season, I think like I was looking at something, but like third down, going for it on third and long and shit, they were like hella like in the 700 range. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough to not go jump that way, but the Niners defense is legit. It's not like you're playing against. I'm trying to think of a shitty team this year.
Or the Saints.
It's not like you're playing against
the but we have a good
Panthers. It's not like you're playing against the Panthers. But you know that
not bad though.
Panthers, hell shit. Throw us in there too. It ain't like you're playing against our sorry asses.
Yeah, it's the 49ers and you on the road.
Exactly.
You don't think fourth or something, you're gonna have like 60,000 people like going ape shit? And you know there's pressure.
He made
motherfuckers up.
He lived by the sword and he died by the sword. It's pretty much how that went. But I just think some of that you just have to pull back and say, you know what? Yes, I'm a gambler. And yes, I got belief in my players and my team. But you know what? Let's put these points on the damn board.
Or if you're gonna go for some shit, throw in some trickery. You know what I'm saying? Like make it look like you're gonna go for a field goal, and then fucking throw like a trick play out there.
I think the 49ers was ready for all of that because they know they did it. Because even on the one punt, remember they left their damn defense on the damn field when they punted when Detroit punted the ball at one time. They just left the defense on there like damn it, we just leaving our defense on the field. So they was kind of like. We know what we're playing.
They were like, we ain't gonna take no chances.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna give you a damn chance to do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, what about these NFL coaching hires? Big signing. Chargers hire Jim Harbaugh from Michigan.
Man,
smart move, right?
I've been on Jim Harbaugh since he was a quarterback with the Colts.
It's not a bad move for Jim Harbaugh, man. You got a quarterback that can ball. You got a team that's decent overall. It's not a bad move, man. Not a bad move at all.
How many years have we been thinking the Chargers were going to be legit?
Yep.
And they're always like,
yep.
And I heard somebody get hurt or whatever. Yeah. It's not a whole lot of rebuilding. It's him going in there, getting his personality and the, the love from the players, and now let's go to the next level because the talent is there.
I know Mega said last week Mike Evans he thinks that he can be going to Cincy, but if Mike Evans was smart, he goes to the Chargers.
Yep.
And he becomes wide receiver 1 over there. And bro, you know this kid Herbert got some shit. We know he's good. We know he's got some shit. He just hasn't been able to put it together.
Oh yeah.
And at the same time, they haven't had the best wide receiving core.
Yeah.
So imagine with a big body in the end zone like that, he may be able to
use every game. Mm-hmm. Mike Williams always gets hurt. Keenan Allen always gets hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Mike Evans plays, bro. Mike Evans is the dude that's gonna go out there every week and play.
Yeah.
So
that would be,
speaking of my Buccaneers, Katia's Panthers trying to rob my team of all my coaches. I just seen somebody else got hired too. After the offensive coordinator, they took the tight end coach.
They did.
Yeah, and I want to say somebody else too.
Uh-oh.
So you're gonna like
what about damn Jim Harbaugh? What about Jim Harbaugh going over and stealing his brother's something to make him GM or something? Didn't they take a coach from the Ravens and making him GM over at the Chargers?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, let me see.
Yeah. He went and grabbed one of his brother's coaches to make him a GM or some shit.
Hey,
Yeah, I forgot who it was.
You got to do what you got to do sometimes, right?
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
especially because he probably knew
that makes for interesting.
his brother probably talked
makes
this
for-
dude up so much during Thanksgiving dinner. He's like, "Yo,
Yep,
this guy's
yep,
great." He's like, "Yeah,
He
yeah."
was,
Oh,
he
he's
was
great.
he was the Ravens director of player personnel.
What'd you say? Sorry.
Yeah, so that makes for an interesting family dinner. Like, damn, bro, you really just gonna come and all the other 30 something teams, you gonna come and raid my damn my shit?
Yep.
What'd you say he was, Mega?
He was the Ravens director of player personnel.
Okay. Listen, interesting dinner talk around the dinner table, right? Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, yo, you took my guy.
Mm-hmm.
The Falcons hired Rams defensive coordinator Raheem Morris.
Your old boy.
Raheem.
Listen, I don't mind Raheem.
Dream.
I don't mind him, but I don't know, man.
I don't know a lot about him. I have heard his name, so I know he's been around. You know, he's been around coaching for a minute. But
he wasn't bad with Tampa.
A lot about him.
He wasn't bad, and he was a good defensive coordinator for a while in Tampa.
He was young with Tampa.
So he was with Tampa for a hot minute. He did his thing. He became the head coach. It was rough, but I also think not having a quarterback impacts his, so I'm glad he's getting another shot.
For sure, yeah. And everybody seems to love him.
Where did he come from to get that job?
He was the Rams defensive coordinator.
What did he? Okay.
Before that, before I think he was with Atlanta. Was it Carolina?
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying. So he was asking where he went before. So I was saying the Rams.
Oh, read it. Oh, yeah.
but yeah, man. I like Raheem Morris. I just don't think he is a difference maker. But I'm glad he's getting another coaching gig because Tampa definitely fucked some of these coaches with
when you say not a difference maker, when you say not a difference maker, what do you mean? Because he's not a rah-rah, whatever. Because didn't LA have a decent defense for the last couple of years?
Oh no, I think he's a great defensive coordinator. I don't know if he's the head coach guy that you need, but also at the same time, like I said, I feel like he also got a raw deal because Tampa did not have a solid QB, and I don't really know anything about the Falcons QB, but I'm just happy that he's got another gig.
I know they had the Redskins, Heineke, and they had Riddle?
Yeah, Riddle.
Yeah.
Riddle.
But I can't tell you that either one is, I don't know.
I think Riddle had a couple of
Heineke
decent games.
Not the dude.
Heineke is one of those guys, just middle of the road quarterback status. I mean, he'll go out there and fight for you. He's not a great quarterback, but he'll go out there and fight and play ball. But I don't know if it's I ain't gonna say I don't know. I don't think it's the guy that's gonna put you over the hump.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like it's gonna be tough. I don't really know Riddle, so I can't say that. When I know he got hurt, right, or some shit this year.
No, he just got pulled twice because he sucked.
Oh, they pulled his ass. Oh shit.
Oh, well, I think
so he's not that dude.
Coming in was actually the starting quarterback. Yeah, I think Heineke coming in actually was their starter, and then Heineke got hurt, and then Ridley, whatever his name is, he became the quarterback then and played a couple of good games, and then I think he got hurt and they went back to Heineke. So one of those things.
So on that note, I'm gonna say I kind of feel like Raheem's gonna get another shit deal out of this because he doesn't have a good QB. It's tough to win in the NFL.
You got the draft. You got trades. So we'll see. We'll see how it work out.
Ritter. Sorry,
Ritter,
I'm thinking Matt Riddle.
There you go, cuz. Yeah, we saying
Riddle,
Riley, whatever. Every name but Ritter.
But what else we got here? We got the. Sorry. Steelers hire former Falcons head coach Arthur Smith as defensive coordinator.
I'm sorry, it's Arthur Smith, offensive coordinator. My bad. Let me check that real quick. Yeah.
I was gonna say, wasn't he an offensive dude?
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
and I want to say Ron Rivera is actually like interviewing for defensive coordinator jobs.
Yo, you know what I was hearing was Ron Rivera is interviewing to be the head coach of the Washington Commanders again because nobody wants to go there.
What?
Now, hey, listen.
Boom! No, I was being silly. My bad.
Oh, like really?
All BS aside, like everybody we've kind of interviewed, they've ended up going for an offensive defensive coordinator or staying where they at because they was real big on the Ben Johnson dude. He's like, I'm gonna stay right here in Detroit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Speaking of that,
yeah, he was just like, nah, I'm good. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
I heard that
I'm
Pete
kind of
Carroll's
surprised
gonna go to Washington and Seattle's gonna hire Ron Rivera.
I'm kind of surprised a little bit with us having such a high draft pick that somebody's like, okay, you know what? There's something there, a little bit there, and I get a high draft pick or two.
Right. And it's new ownership. Like you're not dealing with Daniel.
Exactly. New ownership, all of that. So I'm surprised, but hey.
And Seattle got some draft picks too, though, right? From the Russell Wilson trade on top of that.
Yeah, I think they did get some draft picks from that.
Man,
I could see people saying, you know what, you did Pete Carroll wrong. Like, nah, I ain't gonna go there. I'm good.
The thing about I lost thought, old man shit.
It's like what?
It was right there, and then it went over my own head.
Okay, what?
Shit, middle-aged old man shit.
It's a Courvoisier tripping it.
Nah, I only took the one drink. Now, the thing about that type stuff though, that shit'll sneak up on you. You think that's so smooth. Next you go, oh shit.
Courvoisier and chair shots. Do it all the time.
Yeah. Not only chair shots, non-blocking. Never blocked in my whole freaking career.
Me either.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Took the gimmick straight to the dome.
Straight to the dome. Go ahead. Straight to the dome.
On top of that, the Dolphins lost Vic Fangio. I almost said some shit that wasn't.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not offending. I don't want to offend anybody. He left the Dolphins to become the new defensive coordinator of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes,
right. They're both teams that are going to be relevant. So, do you feel like the Eagles' defense is better than the Dolphins? So you,
they was like last year, and at the front of this year, yeah. I mean, they had a solid defense, and they forgot how to tackle. If you go back and watch the games, they was like leap in and just try to hit you with the shoulder, no locking up. I mean, if you watch DBs, a lot of DBs now, that's one thing I like about the Chiefs. They tackle. Like, it ain't just trying to throw your shoulder in and bump you off off your balance. They hit and lock up. Like, right there at Philly for a minute, like, they was not tackling nothing, bro.
Nope. So I don't know.
And my brain fart while ago was, and it's kind of a little off subject, but it is on subject, is I think the whole Bill Belichick thing is this right here. Bill Belichick wants a set team, and he wants all the authority. And I don't think one and one it's not going to go hand in hand. I think if somebody hired Bill Belichick, It's going to be one of those teams that, like, we don't have everything, and you're going to have to take some time to build. I don't think Bill Belichick wants it. I think Bill Belichick wants to walk into a situation like LA, like the Chargers was, and say, all right, I got my quarterback. Now I just got to make the smart moves with him. And I don't know if a team wants to bring him saying, not only am I coming in, but I'm going to be in control of this shit. I don't think a team wants to deal with that.
I want to run this.
Already close to winning already. Now you take a team that's, bottom of the barrel, Panthers, Commanders, he may could get that. But a team but does he want that at his age? Does he want to try to do something like that?
If I was the Panthers or the Commandos, I don't want Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
I don't want him. I want somebody who's going to be here for 4 or 5 years.
Because it's a process. It's a process.
Right. He's 71, 72 years old. Like, if he was like 60,
you're 100% right.
Yeah, Chom. Yeah, because they was in there just like throwing their bodies at people. Bro.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of like I'm gonna just throw my shoulder into you. I'm not gonna take you down. I'm not gonna take you down.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey and he running back, these kind of guys that run hard, bro. That's not gonna do nothing but make them change direction. Speed them up when you hit them. Just speed them up.
I don't know, man.
And honestly, with our owner, no one's gonna get along with our owner. Someone like Belichick getting along with Tepper.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be two personalities clashing.
And that's another thing. What is the personality of the owner that he's going to? Because he's going to have, I want to do it this way. And if that owner is one of the, like you said, like y'all, the Jerry Joneses or the whoever that's, want to be a hands-on, Belichick ain't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, Belichick's going to be like, fuck
Belichick shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that Jerry Jones decided to keep
McCarthy.
McCarthy on.
I wasn't. I wasn't surprised because Jerry Jones knows that at his age, starting over again is a process. And I think Jerry Jones believes, like, I don't know if I ain't gonna say necessarily believes in him, but the offense did get better until they wasn't. Meaning that game that they needed to be good, but over the whole year since he was running the offense, they did get better and they did put up points and they did win at home. But when you go back, it was fool's gold when you go back and look at it, because I think one of the teams out of the 6 or 7 games that they won straight was a winning team. Rest of them was under 500 or at 500. So it was fool's gold.
Yep.
Shit, is there anything else?
Shit.
No. By the way, one more football thing. Did you guys peep that whole shit with Justin Tucker and Mahomes and them in the end zone?
Yeah. I guess
now,
it looked like.
What do y'all think? What's your guys' take?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hold on, let Katia go. Katia had.
From looking at it live on TV, it seemed like the Chiefs were the antagonists and, not being respectful to the Ravens kicker. But then Mahomes said that it was actually Tucker that wasn't.
Before the game.
Before
the game thing.
Yeah, then there's
he was there. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, Mahomes made a statement saying it was the other way around and that it was Tucker who wasn't being respectful to them. And so I'm kind of like, I don't know if I buy that.
He was, because he was on their side of the field.
I was wondering that. Like, why didn't
he was on the Chiefs side of the field? Because the pregame,
the other way.
Team gets one half, the other team gets the other half.
Yeah.
And you noticed it was nothing but Chiefs there. And
I was wondering why he did that.
Yeah.
The 3-yard line. He was just messing with him. Yeah. It was all him.
They were fucking with him because they took his fucking little holder, threw it, took his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, but
and all kickers kick pregame from like the 35 and back.
Yeah, he was like right in the end zone, right?
He was just fucking around with him.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, eh. And when in the beginning, I was like, man, why the fuck did they do that? And then I was like, why wasn't he anywhere near any of his teammates? Like to me, I would think I'd be like, yo, what the fuck you doing to my kicker, bro? And I would have walked over there. But if I'm all the way on the opposite side of the field, I ain't walking 99 fucking yards.
I ain't walking down there. Yeah.
I'm gonna just go and Belichick trying to stay long enough to break Shula's win record. You know what?
And
you
I
might.
think he wants
you're
one.
probably right.
I think that, and he definitely wants one Super Bowl without Brady. He definitely wants
Brady,
one of those.
100% agree. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely
but
wants a Super Bowl.
he ain't winning. He wasn't gonna win it in Atlanta.
He's probably the only team that called it.
That's why I thought the Raiders, not the Raiders, but the Chargers thing is going to be so big because they're kind of, ready made to.
I think a lot of people probably were thinking that Harbaugh was going to go back to college, so he was probably.
I think that was the big deal. I think that surprised a lot of people when the Chargers picked him up. They're like, oh, he's going back to Michigan, but
he's like, oh shit, yeah. And Bill was like, damn.
We got a little MLB hot stove. Brewers sign Reese Hoskins, 2 years, $34 million.
Pick him up for fantasy, Chauncey.
Motherfuckers go to Milwaukee and smash in Milwaukee. So yes, I believe that Reese Hoskins is gonna be that dude.
Yep.
And 2 years, $34 million is not a bad deal for somebody that smashes the way he does. Is he a defensive wizard? No.
Nope.
But you want him for his bat.
For real. Pick his ass up.
So he's going to fucking mash out there in Milwaukee. The Mariners trade for Jorge Polanco. The Mariners are fucking weird, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. I have zero idea. I thought they were gonna start selling, and now
I think they were kind of like all in on Katia's boy, and they really thought they had a chance to get him.
Ohtani.
I really do. And he was like, "Ain't going there," because they're like,
"Fuck off."
Yeah, it's like they put all their chips on the table, and now they ain't got shit to show for it.
I was listening to hold on, sorry. Like I missed this one. He's not getting another Super Bowl. I don't think he will. And I can't see him even coming close unless he gets a fucking he goes
he has to have the right set
to the Bengals. Yeah. You know what I mean? If the Bengals decide to get rid of their head coach and bring him in, that's the only way.
I want no fuss.
But you know what I mean? Like he's got to go with a team like that. That's like built and ready.
Built, ready to win right now. Yeah.
He can't take a team and build them to that. He don't got the time. At least I don't think he does.
Yeah, I'm gonna do I'm gonna pull a Mextradamus out of my ass.
Oh shit!
I just thought about this right now.
Here we go.
I'm gonna say in November, by November 1st.
And for the people that don't know, he's pretty good when he does his Nostradamus. He has a higher percentage of winning and getting it right than he does losing. So when he pulls these out, he's pretty good at it.
I'm gonna say by November 1st, Kevin Stefanski will be fired in Cleveland, and Bill Belichick will take over.
Ooh.
You heard it here, January.
I kind of like that. That's
what's going to happen.
Cleveland?
Yep.
They got a team. Around them. That might be.
That might defense be and maybe. Listen, Deshaun Watson didn't put up numbers, but as quarterback, he was 5-1. He was 5-1 last year when he quarterbacked.
Well, what you got to think is he ain't put up good numbers, but I think teams were probably overcompensating for him, right? Being out there and leaving openings where they were able to do their thing around him. not putting up the numbers. But hey, I like that, Mega. That's not bad. But yeah, back to MLB talk. Yeah, I don't know what the Mariners are doing. The Blue Jays signed Justin Turner. I was really hoping he was going back to the National League, and if he was going to stay in the American League, not in the AL East, because he fucked the Yankees up last year. Bro, no, he's our third baseman. But the positive is it goes. It's more than likely that Chapman is not going back to Toronto. But yeah, man, he tore the Yankees up, man. With Boston last year, he was fucking the Yankees up, and I do not like seeing that dude. I didn't like him. First of all, I didn't like him when he was on the Mets. I didn't like him when he went to the Dodgers, and now he's staying in the AL East, so I don't like him even more. But I thought he was going back to the Mets, bro.
He's old. He's 39.
Yeah, I thought he was going back to the Mets. I swore the Mets
were
bringing him back.
Red guy that used to play with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger. I mean, Heath whatever the fuck, Heath Slater looking dude.
Heath Slater.
Heath Slater looking dude.
He's definitely a damn professional hitter, bro. He hits the ball.
And he's a good defender. He's definitely for $13 million, I'd take him any day over Josh Donaldson that the Yankees are still paying for.
Still paying, yeah.
So also another person that the Yankees are still paying,
I forgot to
Aaron
put that
Hicks.
in.
Aaron Hicks went to the Angels.
Yeah.
And there was something else that happened that I was gonna
I didn't see anything else.
Remember. Fuck it. Who cares? Where we at? That was the other thing I was gonna ask you about. Did you see the shit with the Oakland A's? Well, Vegas A's or minor league team A's that they're now Utah is trying to see if they can pull some shit to get them because Vegas, nobody, I think there was like an arena or whatever, and there was however many seats. Let's just say there was 5,000 seats. They had less than 100 tickets sold for the hype train to show up.
Damn.
That's worse than an indie show, bro.
Wow.
that's worse than an indie show. And this is a Major League Baseball team that's been shit in the bed for the last couple years on purpose to move there. And now nobody's showing up because they suck. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen there.
Wow. Utah. That's crazy. That is insane.
Hey, you know what? If people ain't in Vegas, because they're supposed to play in like a minor league ballpark for I think a year to 2 years, they're saying. So if Utah can pull some strings and make it happen, I don't think there's shit going on in Utah besides the Jazz, right?
Nope. Jazz and BYU. That's it.
So but it's time for some picks, y'all.
Picks. Seeing they ain't too happy.
Sorry. That was the other thing I was going to tell you. One more thing. The Orioles are reportedly to be sold for $1.725 billion.
That's it?
That's it. Hey, it's pretty good if you think about it. It's fucking Orioles. It's the Orioles.
I'll take it.
For real. Yeah. I'll take that.
1.7. But you know what? You know what's really nice is they don't have no fucking salary, really.
No.
So whoever's buying, if they got money and wants to drop some bread, they can put together a team starting next year because obviously all the major acquisitions are going to be gone.
They're going to turn it around. And to turn it around, they'll definitely turn a profit in a year, 2 years.
Oh yeah. That stadium gets packed. That stadium definitely gets packed. Sorry, but let's jump into our conference championship picks.
So Chiefs and the Ravens. Katia is not happy.
Katia scratching a neck.
Y'all took the Ravens.
I'm on the same arc with you. I'm on that same Noah's Ark with you.
It's like I knew I shouldn't have bet against the Chiefs, but I thought I just didn't want to root for them. I thought the Ravens would do it.
And me and you are in the same boat. I'm like, you don't pick against Patty until Patty loses. And Patty's
you said that too. Said that.
I said it.
You said
right
it.
there when I made the pick. I'm like, man, you just don't pick against Patrick Mahomes.
And I said, I'm taking
this is the Ravens year. Shit.
I said I'm taking Patty Mahomes and points, and I should have did that last week against the Bills. I said I'm not making that mistake ever again. I'm getting points and Patrick. Nope. So won that one, and then the Lions and the Niners. Katia and Chauncey picked the Niners, and singing neighbor me, you picked the Lions with the points. So with that said,
I thought you took the 49ers. I was like, shit, he done caught me now. Yeah.
Who, me? No, I took the Lions. Those are the points.
Oh, yes. Well, he does. That's like we tied now because I think I was 2 games ahead.
We are tied.
2 games ahead.
No, he was 1 game ahead. Yeah, no, he was 1 game ahead. Yeah. So me and you were both 8-4. Katia 6-6, and Chauncey was 4-8. So I figured we'd do the Super Bowl pick next week.
Do it next week. Super Bowl pick, and I think to make it interesting, let's do a numbers. No, just numbers. Like I take San Francisco and 48. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, we'll do that next week.
Okay.
Well, we still got another week.
Especially since you two guys are tied, right? You guys, it's all on y'all. So I think that is probably the best bet rather than one of you guys saying,
"True,
I'm gonna pick against him." So this way,
exactly.
You know,
because I kind of know who I'm going to pick already.
I ain't even checked the spread yet. I didn't even check. Let me see.
2.5. I think they're giving the Chiefs 2.5.
Shit.
No, they're giving them 2. They're giving the Chiefs 2 points.
2 points.
Yep. So next week we'll pick our Super Bowl picks.
Yeah, we'll do it next week.
What the hell was the other thing I was gonna say about? I definitely think we should make those next week. You guys excited for the Pro Bowl?
I've not watched the Pro Bowl, and I can't think of the last time
I watched the games last year.
Ain't it flag football now anyway?
It was flag football. Yeah. And
they do skills now or something, right?
Yeah, they're doing like some throwing and
the water balloon. The water balloon that was stupid.
Yeah, dodgeball or some shit. I know they did dodgeball 1 year and all kind of crazy shit.
Pro Bowl in a few years.
Yeah, just scrap it. The flag football was cool. That was at least they tried.
I never was a big Pro Bowl guy anyway.
Me either.
I feel like the NFL's Pro Bowl, their All-Star game, is the worst. Compared to
everyone else.
You can go through the motions in an All-Star game in basketball because you're still scoring, and then at the end they try to get a little heated. But you can't go through the motions in football. Like when you see somebody lightening up and not hitting a guy or stopping on the play, it's like, why am I watching this shit?
I think that might be the best part about it being flag football, because now you can just pull a flag off somebody and you're not basically letting a motherfucker run by you. Like, I don't want to hit him because I don't want to hurt him.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. I like it.
I still won't watch it.
Nah,
I
I ain't
won't
watching
watch
that
it.
shit.
Watch the NHL All-Star one instead. It's more
NHL one.
When is that? This weekend?
Yeah, it's Thursday. I think Thursday is when they draft the teams and whatnot. And then I think Friday is the skills competition, and Saturday is the games, I
Is
believe.
it on ESPN or do they do the gimmicks that you gotta have like the NHL network or?
I think it's on regular TV, like maybe like ESPN or like a channel that most
ABC,
people
some
get. I don't
shit
think
like
it has
that.
to be special.
Yeah,
me see.
okay. If it's on that I can get it, I will watch it. Count me
So I
in.
think you guys said you watched part of it last year.
Yeah, I did. I definitely did. I feel like it was on ESPN last year.
I think
So hopefully.
Let's see.
ESPN or NBC, one of them, or TNT, somebody.
Yeah, I think it's on ESPN.
Did you see? Did y'all? One more thing. Did you guys peep the story about Jackie Robinson? The Jackie Robinson statue that was stolen.
Yeah, that got stolen. They found it, and it was burned up. Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with people, bro?
People just
come on, dude.
Man,
what the fuck is wrong with people?
I ain't even start comment on some of the madness that our world has became. Cause
it's so crazy.
Before we get off there, are y'all doing anything this weekend? Shout out to my brother Darnell. He coaches the freshman team back in our home, and they only lost like 2 games this year. And I'm gonna go home and watch him coach in his tournament for the championship this weekend. So I'm gonna ride up to the home front this weekend and watch my brother coach. First time I've seen him coach. Last year I tried to make it, and they end up, because he's freshmen, they had something high school going on in the gym. They was having the tournament, so they didn't do the tournament. So this year, I talked to him, and they are doing the tournament, and they are. I think they only lost like 2 or 3 games, and so I'm gonna go check my brother out, watch him coach for the first time. Are you free this weekend? Okay, well I'm definitely coming to town. I'm gonna go down to Red Bank and watch Darnell coach Saturday morning. I'll get in town Friday sometime. Probably in time enough. I know Cleveland and Bradley, which is our big rivalry high school games, play this weekend. So I'll probably get in town early enough to probably at least catch the boys, maybe some of the girls. I will hit you up, because the thing is, I ride right through Athens to get to Cleveland. So yeah, I will hit you up once I get in that area. So I will hit you up. But I'm definitely going to go, like I said, to watch my brother playing, coach in Red Bank, and I should get in town early enough to watch at least the boys. I want to see the girls, because those girls are, from what they're telling me, it's going to be a better game than the boys. So I'll try to get in town.
Hey, Mama.
Well, hey. That's Mom, man.
Yeah, thanks, that's Mom. Moms.
Hey. What's up, Mom? What's up, Mom? How you doing?
My mom says she watches every week, but she just figured out how to comment, so we know that she's watching. Thank you, Mama. Shit, I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm ready to fucking wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm hungry, dude.
I appreciate
this thing and everything, and answer questions. And as we always have, we end it for y'all guys that are watching. Thank you very much for you guys that comment, and thank you even more for the ones that go back and watch later on. We're giving a shout out to you right now because we're live, so we're shouting out to you now for the ones that watch later on down the road. And if you can, we'd rather see you live, but keep watching whatever you're doing. And subscribe. As always, I don't know if we went through it, but subscribe and all that. He can run that through the bottom.
Yeah,
subscribe to us and all that.
Hold on, I got that right now coming up. Boom. Like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at the No Hugs Bar Sports Show. Hit the bell, get notified when we are on. And thank you, Chalmer, Pops, my moms, Carmelate. A lot of people were a little toot today.
Yeah, it was hush today. It was hush today. But it's all good.
Y'all anyway. Like Kenny said, we thank y'all for watching.
Yeah, that's right. Feel free to talk, man. We like the questions. We like the comments. whatever. We miss Miss Bitch tonight.
Yeah, Miss Mitchell.
She
Yeah,
normally keeps us going.
Yeah, I was hoping she was gonna
No,
be
no,
here to talk
I was-
some shit about your internet.
yeah.
Chalmer,
Yeah,
you decided to wait to comment until Kenny's internet got better. But I see y'all. I see all y'all. But thank y'all. We greatly appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. And
yes,
Katya, where can everybody find you?
we definitely do this for
You
y'all.
can find me on Instagram, TikTok, everything basically at the Fit Katya and then at Fit by Katya.
Kenny?
Hey, I've seen Katya train for you, and don't think because she's a female that you males can't get trained by Katya, because Katya knows her stuff. So for you people in the Raleigh area that are missing out, shout out to Katya, and she will get you where you want to be before the summertime hits.
Ooh, I need to get rid of this dad bod. I'm gonna have to start making weekend trips. King Mega, where you at?
Find me on Twitter. I'm never saying the
X.
20 letter alphabet. So Twitter, Instagram, never stupid. King Mega _ Young Gifted and Black. If y'all didn't know what YGB stood for. And
right.
My man, damn it, Chauncey.
At it's _ lowrider on wherever the fuck you want to find me. I think I'm done with the threads bullshit. So
yeah, I think I was gonna pop off.
That's like the biggest waste of my time. So thank y'all again.
I think I am on Instagram. I do know because I get hits on Instagram, but
you are, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Bounty Hunter 1011 or 1011.
I send you shit all the time.
Yeah.
But thank y'all.
Yeah, I see it. So I know I'm there. So I think it'll be the Bounty Hunter 1011. Yeah, no doubt.
Thank y'all. See y'all next week.
At the end of the day,
on Tuesday, 8 p.m. Like always.
Word.
What is it? See you next
later.
Tuesday.
Peace.